Hello and welcome to What's New to You. Welcome back, and today I'm going to talk to you about the importance of vegetables and how nutritive they are for you and for your family. If you just take a little extra time and you go to the grocery store in the morning or in the afternoon after work and shop for the vegetables, or on the weekend, the most important key that I do want to stress here is you bring them home and then you go ahead and prep them all together at the same time. So that way, if they are prepped, there is no issues. Even if they get put in the fridge, if there's leftovers, anybody can just reach out and grab them. The little ones can do that. You can grab some on the go for a snack instead of reaching out to the pantry to fries or chips or some other fast food that you will regret, or your health or your body will not thank you for it later. And you ladies and gentlemen know exactly what I'm talking about. And also, we do want to give our children some healthy habits. So this is what I'm stressing today. This morning I went to the grocery store and I found an array of beautiful vegetables. So I was able to pick up some wonderful celery, and I picked up some mushrooms that I'm gonna make later on with a pot roast, and it's gonna be delicious. The celery you can cut up as sticks and you can just leave them in the fridge for a snack, or you can dice them really small on Sunday and make a soup with the leftover vegetables that you have. It is up to you. I also picked up some tomatoes, and they are really good on the go for snacking. And to be honest with you, I was looking at Walmart today, and the prices of organic food compared to non-organic food, it was pretty much the same. I think it was a little bit cheaper. So, and the quantity was perfect. So you really do not have to splurge and buy a large quantity, bring it home, and it will go bad in the fridge, and then you end up throwing it away. So that way we are recycling, we are being a little bit more efficient in our everyday eating and food and clean eating, healthy environments. That's what we promote. I got some cucumbers, and what I did is I love cucumbers. So for me, I cut them in cube size because I will add them to my salad later. For my son, he likes them as a stick, so I put them separately in a Ziploc bag, and my husband likes them round, so I put them away. As I said, the tomatoes, I picked up a bunch of asparagus. A lot of people really ask me about asparagus, and this wonderful vegetable here, has a lot of nutritive health facts, and it is good, and most people don't know how to cook it. Some people boil it, some people cook it in stews. But here's my favorite recipe for it, is that it is very easy. You bring it home, you wash it, you cut it into small pieces, and you put it in a Ziploc. You eat it as a snack, or you add it to your salad. If you decide to cook it, I will show you a recipe. Please leave me a comment under the video, and I will show you an easy recipe how to cook asparagus without losing all the nutrients. Because sometimes boiling it loses all the nutrients, and I do not personally like canned asparagus. Excuse me, now we have the cheesecake. It's ready. It was from the last episode, so here we go. I gotta get my mittens so that way I do not get burned. Stay tuned. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. You do not want to cook your cheesecake for too long. You do not want it to be brown. You want it to be perfect, and it will settle later. So here we go. The finished product. It looks amazing. We're gonna go ahead and let it sit, and then we're gonna put it in. We're gonna refrigerate it later on, overnight, or for at least 4 hours, and then we're gonna begin. So let's put the cheesecake on the side, and let's continue with our advice for today. Okay, so with that said, I have one last vegetable that I really want to talk to you about. A lot of people do not eat enough of this vegetable. It is green beans, long green beans, short green beans. It doesn't matter what kind of green beans. If they are long, they're in the produce section. Very healthy for you. You bring them home, you clean them, you put them in a Ziploc bag. Okay, I am the Ziploc bag lady because that's my reputation. All my nieces and nephews, this is what they call me. I put everything in Ziploc bags because it saves some space in the refrigerator. But it helps you eat healthy, and if anybody wants something, they just reach out for it. If there's any leftovers, you can just go ahead and cook with it for the next one. The green beans, they have a lot of fiber. They will help your digestive system and will help you at the end of the day. Please eat some of your vegetables. You know, make sure your children have a healthy plate of at lunch or at dinner. Make sure they have a protein, at least 2 or 3 vegetables and a starch because they're children. But if you're parents and you're older and you would like to eat healthy, okay, so you need to eat some green vegetables as well. As long as you see it's green, go for it, okay? No restrictions. So for today, this is what we're talking about. We talked about cucumber, adds a lot of water, no calories. Tomatoes, the same way. We have asparagus, it's amazing, it's nutritious, and it's snack for salad, and green beans as well. So let's put this aside and let's talk about the main dish that we're gonna do today. The main dish that I'm going to introduce to you today is going to be a full head of cauliflower. Okay, here is the story. The first time I had this, it was amazing. I went to a hotel restaurant and it was a very, very 5 stars, okay? So, and I saw this and I wanted to eat light, and it was the holidays and everybody's eating so much that I'm like, okay, I just want something light. I don't want to splurge. So I saw this on the menu, cauliflower steak, and I decided to order it. I had no idea what it was or what it's gonna be. So I ordered it, it came out, it was so delicious, it was amazing, and I took the liberty to research it because I really want to start making this at home because it's a full meal, and also you can put some eggs on the side of it. Poached eggs, hard-boiled eggs, so that way you can compensate for the protein and you have the vegetable and there's nothing missing. This, you can adopt it in a keto diet, you can adopt it in a low-carb, high-protein diet, or in a just healthy meal, clean eating meal. So the 2 things that we're going to try to avoid today again is sugar and oil. I cannot stress this enough because the human body does not need as much of that. Now, if you have few pounds to lose, this would help you lose your weight very quickly. Excuse me. If you don't, then you can just use the oil sparingly, but very, very little, okay, at your own risk. So this is my advice to you. You take it as you want, and this is what we're doing today. So we're gonna have, I took the head of the cauliflower, I cleaned it, I removed all the insides. Okay, I washed it, I let it sit and drip all the water out of it. So it is completely dry. It's like a football, we can play with it. Here we go. Woo, touchdown. All right, and here's a pan that we're gonna cook it in later. So watch this concoction. This reminds me of a brain, to be honest with you. So it looks like a brain, I think. So whenever I see it, I feel like I'm just gonna get smart when I eat it, but I know that's not true. All right, so instead of using oil today, I have some beef stock in the fridge. I do not have some chicken stock today, but I do have some beef stock, and I am gonna show you how we're gonna turn in this wonderful vegetable to a wonderful, delicious meal. So the first thing we're gonna do, okay, we're gonna start right here. We're gonna add some spices. I have some paprika, I have some cayenne, and I have some rosemary. I love the combination of these. Okay, some people add a little bit of sugar. I do not like to add sugar, so I just like the healthy fats from these spices. And I have some salt and pepper right here. So as you can see, I always have that on hand. It's easy to go for me. I also have some garlic powder, some onions, and some turmeric just for color, but it gives it an amazing taste and it's really, really good for you, for your body. We also have some garlic, some lemon, and we have parsley and cilantro. I cannot say enough about these. These are a lifesaver. I make my favorite dishes with these just because I hate buying a full bunch of parsley or cilantro. You bring it home, you wash it, you try to cut it, everything gets wet, it gets really dingy, you try to save it. Tried so many different ways to save it. It does not work for me. Freeze it, not freeze it. I just like it fresh, and it adds really wonderful flavor to your food. So I am gonna stick with these. These are my life-saving items. And we have some beef broth, so that way this is how we're gonna make the sauce instead of using oil. Usually, if you really think about it, if you add oil to any of your food, it just makes your food, the spices stick to your food. That's the only job that it does. It does penetrate it, but is it good for your body? Is it healthy for you? No. The only good oils that are really healthy for you is oils from the fish. We do not need to eat any fat from animals, no processed oils from vegetables, but if you want to, you can just sparingly use a sprayer like I use, and you can, if you're not on a diet, you're not trying to lose weight, you're just trying to keep up with your healthy habit. This is what I have, and it's really a lifesaver. This is, believe it or not, I got this from Target. They have it in the spray aisle in actually the travel area, and I put some olive oil. Okay, so if my family is not on a diet, or we're not trying to lose weight, or we're just trying to, we have reached our goal and we just want to eat healthy and we want some little bit of flavor, I take this and I add it to my food or sprays on salad. It is amazing, and it does not cost much because I tried all the other ones, and I will have an episode about all the gadgets that I tried for spraying oils or anything else, and it does not work. But this one is I give it the thumbs up. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna go ahead and use sparingly, maybe, let's measure it. How about that? We'll measure it so everyone, I don't measure anything. I usually just eyeball it. That's how my mom raised me. She eyeballs all the food that she makes. It was very healthy and delicious. We're gonna start with 3 tablespoons of beef stock, water, okay, or chicken stock. It's up to you. I'm gonna put this on the side. Now, we're gonna go ahead and add some garlic. 1 clove of garlic if you want, it's fine, but I personally like a little bit. So I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of garlic, okay? Because recipe is gonna be lemon, garlic, cauliflower. How about that? And it's gonna be amazing, all right? So let's do that. All right, we're gonna do 1 pinch of parsley, and you can also add it later for decoration. You don't have to use the whole pack. As you can see, it's dry, it's not as dry, and this is cilantro. Cilantro is really good for your health. It's a diuretic, and it helps your body functions better. So my advice is you can always add cilantro. If you look at Spanish food, Mediterranean food, everyone adds cilantro to their food, and it's really good. I'm sure there's a reason, and I've researched it. So it is healthy for you. If you'd like to do the research about it, go ahead. If you don't, please text me or leave me a message in the bottom, and I will give you all the healthy facts about cilantro, okay? Now, we're gonna get to the dry spices, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add half a teaspoon of turmeric, just for color. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. You can see organic onion powder, very good. And we're gonna add garlic powder as well. It sticks better in the areas where the actual minced garlic is not sticking. Right? Like I said, I usually do not measure, but if you like to measure, that is great. I'm gonna use the rosemary just a little bit, not too much, because once it cooks, it gets a little bit bitter. So we are gonna use some cayenne pepper for some spice. If you do not if you cannot have any spicy food, please forgo this. Do not have any. I'm just gonna use a little bit, just a touch. And we have paprika, again, just for color. All right, so let's do this. We need, what we're missing? We are missing the salt and pepper. Like I said, healthy diet, healthy you, new year, new you. Let's not over splurge on the salt. So let's just put half a spoon of the salt. And I love to use white pepper, so white ground pepper instead of black pepper. I don't know, I grew up with that and it's delicious and it's perfect. So that's perfect. So this is all we're gonna use. Now we're gonna use some lemon zest. Make sure we do not use the rind. I'm just gonna use the yellow parts. See? You can use a whole lemon if you want. Smells so good. This lemon is amazing. It's just one of those satisfying things where you take the lemon and you pass it through. I try to get every little nook and cranny, okay? So that way I am maximizing on my health benefit. This does not hurt you. You don't have to count your calories to lose weight. You don't, I mean, if you're using healthy ingredients, you just have to have a plan and you just have to stick with it, okay? And that's it, and that's all she wrote. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and cut the lemon and add it to our mixture. Please, if you do have any questions, do not hesitate to leave me a message in the comments area. Send me a message, I will reply. We're all new to this, and this is 2020, and my New Year's resolution is to bring you new healthy advice about food, okay? Food allergies, technology, anything that you use in your daily life, I am here. Okay, so look at this. It looks beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and mix it up. I think I'm gonna need a little touch of color. So I'm gonna add a little bit of turmeric and a little bit of paprika, just to give it the color factor. So that way it looks appetizing and it looks amazing, just like the one I saw at the restaurant. Another half teaspoon or a teaspoon. Really, you cannot have enough turmeric. It's really good for your body. See, cayenne, no, we want paprika. Paprika, this is what we're gonna use. And make sure you taste your sauce. So if it needs a little bit, I personally do not taste my food because I don't use a lot of salt, and I can do without the salt. The only reason I use the salt is for my family, so they can eat the food. But for me, I try to keep a low salt, healthy regimen. I do not want to call it a diet. Okay, let me bring this to you. As you can see, it is kind of watery, and we do want it watery. As you can see here. Oops. Okay. We will let it sit. And I'm gonna put some gloves on because the next step is very crucial into making this concoction very delicious, okay? So, and good looking. Haha. You could serve it as a main meal, you could serve it as a side dish, or you can serve it, you can make it as a snack, you could take it to work with you, you can make it and take it to work. It is amazing. There is no limits with this. And also it saves healthy, it saves food. So that way when you buy the whole head of cauliflower and you don't want to cut it, you don't know what to do with it, you just go ahead and you make this. You can make it in a mixer if you want. I just wanted to take the steps and show you how it's done. Okay, so the first step, which is very crucial into this, making this wonderful concoction, is you have to flip the cauliflower upside down, okay? And you have to put some of the mixture inside, but save some of the mixture for the outside, okay? Okay, here we go. And you want to go ahead and take this and turn it around. As you can see, I filled it up in here. Then you want to go and fill up all the crevices with the spices and shake it around so it goes everywhere, okay? We do not want to be stingy. Like I see this little corner doesn't have that much. We're going to go ahead and put some in it because we want it to be even. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, and let's go. All right, so after you shake all that stuff, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and flip it over, and we're gonna use the rest of the ingredients on top. Look how beautiful this looks. It looks amazing. Like I needed a little bit more, but you know what? I'm just gonna spread it around. Take some from the crevices and spread this around. As you could see, it's not leaking in the bottom. It's actually stayed in there, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. And then we just want to make sure and we coat the entire head with the seasoning. Yes. Okay. There we go. Just have to get your hands in there. It's okay. Don't be afraid of it. And really, this is a brain. Ha ha ha. All right. So now, the second key ingredients, or the second step that's very crucial. We're gonna set up our oven at 400 degrees. and we're gonna put this into the oven. However, follow me so I can show you how we're gonna put it into the oven. All right, we have another pan. In the second pan, this is what we're gonna do. We are, actually, let me do this. It's easier. We are gonna put some water in the bottom pan. Doesn't matter how much. You don't have to fill it up to the top, but you just have to put enough, okay? And follow me. Let me show you how we're gonna do this. Okay. Don't want you to miss out on the steps. So stay with me as I clean up the dish and just put it in here. As you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and put the cauliflower in the top level. Okay? And we are gonna bring our water and we're gonna put it in the bottom level. So, we're gonna make sure that our oven is at 400 degrees. And we are gonna go ahead and put it for 45 minutes. Pretty much just like the acorn squash, okay, that we cooked the other day. Let's see, timer, 45 minutes. So that way it's cooked thoroughly from the inside and we do not have to mess with it. Okay. Look how beautiful it looks. Looks gorgeous and it's gonna get ready to cook. So, until next time, please subscribe, like, and share our recipes and give us your opinion. Leave me a note in the bottom in a message and I will get back to you. Please do follow me on Instagram, okay? I do have a channel on Instagram. It's What's New to You. It's the same thing. I will show some healthy recipes in there and you can reach me, you can follow me, the stories, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. New year, new you, stay healthy. Bye.